So we're going to create the sun sinking into the sea effect. Go up to File, New, width should be 7 inches, height is 4.5 inches, resolution is 300, and color mode is RGB color. Create. First you're going to rename the background color Sky. Click OK, and you're going to select the gradient tool. Click the gradient to edit. You want to make both of the color end stops blue. One of them is going to be a lighter sky blue color, and the other one is going to be a darker aqua sea color. Click to add the middle stop. The middle stop should be a light red. Click to add another color stop to the left and select a warm gold color. Click OK. Make sure the reflected gradient is selected and hold Shift, click and drag downwards to fill the layer. Make sure the darker color is on the bottom. Create a new layer and rename it Clouds. You're going to select a medium blue color. Alt backspace to fill the layer. Go to Filter, Render, Clouds, and select Multiply. Now you have a cloudy sunset look for your background. Create a new layer, rename it Sunset, and select your type tool. Font should be Impact. Font size is 140 points. Caps lock on, and click and type Sunset. And center it in the upper 2/3 about of the frame. Now we're going to double click to the right of the sunset text on the layer to bring up the layer styles. Click on Inner Shadow first. Blending mode should be normal. Opacity is 55. 90-degree angle. Global light is checked. Distance is 20 pixels. Choke is 10%. Size is 35 pixels. For the contour, select from the bottom row the 5th from the left. Noise is 0%. Then click on Gradient Overlay. The blend mode is normal. Opacity is 100. For the gradient, select a yellow and a warm orange. The style is radial. The angle is 85 degrees. The scale is 110%. Then click on Outer Glow. Blend mode is Screen. Opacity is 35. noise is 0%. For the gradient color, choose a very light yellow. Technique is softer. Spread is 0%. Size is 30 pixels. The range is 50%. And the jitter is 0. Click OK. Then go up to Filter, choose Liquify, convert to Smart Object, and you're going to want to drag downwards on the tops of the text to create kind of a sinking effect. And you want in between the N and the S to be the lowest point on this. When you've got that, go down to the bottom of the text and do the same thing. You can use the bracket keys to make your paintbrush size bigger or smaller. When you're happy, click OK. And now you're going to hit Ctrl-J twice to make 2 copies. Rename the second copy Upside Down. Using the move tool, drag downwards until the tops of the text are just touching the bottom of the upper text. Then do an Edit, Transform, Flip Vertical, Control-T to transform, hit OK, and squish the text up to about 1/2 or 2/3 of its size. Hit Enter. Control-T again. Select the Warp tool and drag the corners down and out and try to recreate the shape of the text on the top. When you're happy, hit Enter, then go up to Filter, Liquify, and just kind of re-emphasize the effect to give it kind of a reflected look. This is going to be the part that's reflected in the water. When you're happy, hit OK. Now go down to the clouds layer and create a layer mask. D for default colors. Make sure black is in the front. Select the paintbrush tool and just paint around the horizon to kind of enhance the sunset colors more, especially around the center and around the outer edges of the words. When you're done with that, you're going to select all of the layers by clicking on the bottom, holding Shift, and clicking on the top layer. Control J to make a copy, and Control E to merge. Rename this layer Zigzag. Go up to Filter, Distort, Zigzag, amount should be 65, ridges 5, style is Pond Ripples. Hit OK, and move this layer down to the bottom. Now you can go to the upside down layer and delete it. Select the sky and clouds layer. Control J to make a copy. Control E to merge. Rename this layer Composite. And move it to the top. Turn off the eye. Now select the original. Sky, cloud, and sunset layers. Control E to merge, and you're going to create a layer mask. D for default colors, black is in the front, select the paintbrush and paint over the bottom half of the screen to reveal the zigzag text below. Now turn on the eye for the composite layer and create a layer mask on that one. Oops. Make sure the composite layer is selected. And now you're just going to paint to reveal the sunset peeking through the clouds underneath, but leave wisps of the clouds in front. Keep the center where the sun is nice and bright. Now, when you're happy with that, you're going to select the sunset copy and the composite copy. Control E to merge. Filter, Render, Lens Flare. Position the lens flare in the center of the N and the S. Brightness is 100%. Lens type is 50 to 300 zoom. Hit OK, and you're done.